Welcome back to the channel. This is Shane with Ozone Water Systems again. In this tutorial I want to show you how to set up and make adjustments to our cooling water flow switch. Apologize, this is upside down, but it's just the orientation that we mounted in. This is basically has no moving parts. It just has an immersion probe that goes into the water stream, and it we previously would use a paddle wheel, but you know, they are subject to wear and they would get gummed up with things and periodically have to be replaced. And so far these have been extremely reliable. No moving parts. You do have to pull the probe once in a while and clean it if it gets slimy or anything from your cooling water. But there's some scaling to this. It's just a flow switch. It doesn't give you an actual flow reading, and it's not set to any specific flow rate. You just adjust it to whatever your nominal flow is, and then you can adjust a set point within that range. So this is backwards, but so normally, you know, this is low flow. So right now I have zero flow, and you can adjust the minimum scale too. If the LED on either end is blinking, that means that the value is currently beyond that scale. So we're fine right now. I don't know how the LEDs are going to show up in the video. They might flicker. Sometimes they do that on camera, but so right now we just have one LED on the end, and then our set point is right here on number 7, if you can see that. And that set point, of course, can be moved just with the arrows. You just push the arrow once and it'll flash, and then I can just push the arrow left and right to move that set point wherever I want it. But I want to demonstrate something. You normally will you get this flowing at your nominal flow rate, and then we need to set the maximum flow. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. I'm going to go turn on the water flow, and then we'll see the scale ramp up, and then I'll show you how to scale it. Stand by. So I activated the flow. Flow is coming up. What you need to do generally, if when you get this flowing, if you feel like you've maxed out the scale and that top LED just keeps blinking, what you can do, if your system has it, you can throttle down a ball valve. Let me do that real quick. Okay, so I've throttled it down, and in this case we're actually not hitting set point because that light turned red, so we're below our set point. I could move that set point down if I wanted to. Push it once and then hit it a few times. See, now I'm in range. But now let me demonstrate how this works. So I've got less than full flow, but if I've confirmed that this is my nominal flow rate, again, you won't know what the actual flow rate is, but using other means, you know, checking the water flow on the discharge side. If you've got a chiller that reads flow rate, you can base it on that, but you want to get the system cooling water to the flow rate that's needed to meet its requirement. And then you scale the flow switch. If I want to scale the maximum, I just push and hold the button on the maximum side. In this case it's facing the left. If it was oriented vertically, of course it'd be on the right. But I push that button and I hold it down, and what's going to happen is this LED here on the left side is going to, on the number 9, is going to light up. It's going to go steady for a while, and then after I keep holding it, it's going to blink. As soon as it blinks, I'll let go of the button, and you'll see what it will do. So I hold it down, light's on steady. As soon as it blinks, I'll let go. Okay. So now what you see, what I've done here is I've rescaled that to where this is the maximum flow for the system. If I know that's nominal flow and I know that that's sufficient for my needs, then I can adjust my set point to where it needs to be. And then if the flow reduces from that, then I'll get an alarm. Now let me open up flow back up and show you what happens. See, now I've ramped the flow back up, and now you can see that I've got a blinking light on my number 9 LED. What that means is that my actual flow rate is beyond this scale. It's over here somewhere because I've throttled it back up, my flow. So now what I'm going to want to do is rescale that flow, because that in my case, I know this is my maximum normal flow rate. I don't want to set that flow at a less than nominal flow rate. So now I'm going to redo that same procedure again, and it's going to reset that for the new maximum flow or normal flow. So I'll push it again and hold it. Light comes on, wait for it to blink. There. Now you can also see that my scale moved over quite a ways, because look at where my set point is now. My set point moved over a few LEDs. But I know now that's scaled for my normal flow rate. I can put it back in the middle. So that's how you set those up. And whenever you got flow in the right range, and you can actually see what it is. Very nice meter. This one is a again, sorry it's upside down. This is an SI5001 from IFM. This is the one we use in our generators. Thanks for watching. Any questions, please call our tech support. Office is 480-421-2400. Thanks for watching.